What's up, guys?
That's always that nigga.
You had it. I gave you my chakra. My spirit.
He said you had it.
Appreciate you, Mom. Straight.
I am drunk as well. I don't listen to music, but it's all wrong, guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. It's like probably like 2:30 in the morning, and I am intoxicated. I'm fucking gone, but it's good. It's fucking good. It's very good. I danced for like 30 minutes straight, just to K-pop, and then the people at the party, they were listening to like twerking music, and I just don't know that kind of music. I just don't know it, and it's not bad. It's just, you know, music that you're familiar to, you want to dance to, or you're more likely to dance to music that you know. I got really sweaty, and then I went outside and I listened to System of a Down and sang Aerials and Lonely Day and Spiders. It was good. I'm probably going to end up spending the night because I'm still pretty... Shit, my face looks like shit, guys. Why didn't you tell me my face looks like shit? I mean, I know you can't tell me that, but why didn't you tell me? My face looks like shit. But, I had a good time. Mostly because I was alone. But I need other people to bring me out of being completely alone so that I have a reason to drink alcohol and forget that there's anyone around. It's almost like I need people around to forget that they're around. What the fuck is that about? I saw Squishy, and her girlfriend was really intimidated by me, which I have mixed feelings about because I want people to be intimidated by me, but I don't want to make her girlfriend feel bad. It's more about Squishy than it is her girlfriend. Because, I don't know, it seems like that would make problems. Like, confrontation with someone that's tangentially connected to me seems like a problem. And so I don't want to have problems with, you know, friends of friends. Friends of friends of friends is okay. That's A-O-fucking-K. But friends of friends, that's a bit too close. But I think the whole exchange with her was good. She would do this like thing where she would be like, hey, there's something on your shirt, and I'd be like, oh god, where is it? And she'd be like, and flick it in my face, and I just went with it because I think that's what you're supposed to do. Just go with it. Oh shit, people are throwing up. Oh fuck. You can't hear it, but people are throwing up. I didn't get that drunk. Yeah, I would call this party a not a roaring success, but it was a success. I did a good amount of peopling, and I don't feel completely exhausted afterwards, so this is a good practice. Yeah. So that, I suppose ends my report on this whole endeavor. So I'm gonna recoup a bit, and I'll see you later on. Hello, friends. So, still at my friend's house. It's 4:20-ish in the morning, and I'm still feeling a bit woozy, so I figured I would chill out for a bit. I have like a headache just rumbling in the back of my head. It feels like it's gonna be a tour de force. Yeah, the party's over. Everyone's sleeping. I have problems sleeping. Whether I'm drunk or not, I just don't sleep. One of the inhabitants of the house snores rather loudly, and as I've established, or maybe I haven't established, I probably haven't established this, but I fucking hate snoring. This is the reason why Diglin and I don't sleep in the same room. He snores every fucking night without fail. He snores, and it drives me fucking insane. Oh, let's not even talk about it. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for a little bit. Fucking night. Ooh, I hate snoring a lot. It's the reverberations that really get to me. The sound itself is bothersome. It's very fucking bothersome. But it's the feeling that the room is shaking that it keeps me awake and makes me angry. Like, I just get very fucking angry. I have problems with sounds in general. I think I've talked about that. Excuse me, that I have problems with sounds. I just don't like sounds. And Diglett makes fun of me a fair amount of time. Like, when there's a sound going on that's kind of annoying, I need to find out where it's coming from. Like, I need to, because I need to. I don't know. There's some comfort in knowing where it's coming from, even if I can't stop it. There's comfort in knowing where it's coming from. But snoring drives me insane, and it used to be really bad when, like at the beginning of our relationship, me and Diglett. I just had issues. I had issues. And I wasn't used to being around other people for any extended period of time. And I was, for lack of a better word, I was just straight up fucking mean. I was mean and disrespectful and mean again and vindictive and then mean again. I remember one time I was in the middle of having a pretty bad manic episode, and Diglett came in. He brought me sushi, and I was like, "Oh, that's great sushi, awesome!" And so we started eating it, and he has a problem with he has asthma pretty bad, and he has a deviated septum, and so he can't breathe that well, and he was chewing with his mouth wide the fuck open. I was so angry. I couldn't even express in words how angry I was. And so I just got up because I figured that was the best thing to do. I just stood up and went to another room, and he's like, "Hey, why'd you leave? What's going on?" Because we were watching a TV show together, and I was like, I can't be in the same room as you because your chewing is fucking disgusting. And I literally, that's what I said. And he was very offended, reasonably very offended. And he said he was going to take a bath and take me home. And so he gets in the bath, and I pack all my stuff and leave. That obviously worried him a great bit. Like, I realize there are consequences to my actions, and that my actions are not necessarily always reasonable or taking into consideration other people. And so I realized what I did that day was not good, especially in reference to our relationship. But I took all my stuff, put it in my bag, and fucking left. I walked. And my parents' house is maybe 40 minutes from my fiance's house. And that's a 40-minute drive, not a 40-minute walk. And I walked not even, maybe a quarter of the way. Not even really. I don't even think it was a quarter. Maybe like a fifth or a sixth of the way. And on the way, my fiance actually found me. He saw me, and he was trying to get me to go with him, to get me in the car and go back to the house with him. And I was like, no, I don't fucking need you. You need to go the fuck away. I don't need you. That was like the crux of my argument for leaving. I don't need you. And I mean, I don't. But that's not the point. I like to think of our relationship as convenient. And not entirely unpleasant. And I don't know, I greatly value convenience. We have a relationship really based on mutual trust of each other, and it's hard to explain because it's not, to me, the same way as a lot of people think of relationships with, like, you know, love being the thing that conquers all and getting butterflies in your stomach every time you think about the person, or, you know, all that stuff. I'm not even entirely certain what love feels like, but I know that I care about my fiance a great deal, and that I enjoy being around him. He makes me laugh, and that is incredibly important to me. Like, I can't even express how important indulging my sense of humor is. It is mandatory in a relationship. If there's a person, like, it doesn't even fucking matter what kind of relationship it is. If I'm around a person that can't make me laugh, then I'm not interested in being around them. Point blank. That is it. My relationship with my fiance is, it's almost like two people living together, and sometimes we do things with each other, sometimes we don't. We support each other. If we're going through something where we need money, or we need, you know, moral support because shit is fucking hard, we provide that for each other. And I think that's the most important part of being in a relationship with anyone, regardless of what kind of relationship it is supporting the other person. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how it works. I don't know shit. And I'm, like, low-key drunk. That shit is loud as fuck. Jesus. Hopefully, when I go home, I won't get pulled over by the fucking police and shot to death. That's not funny. But, like, seriously, though? Seriously. Fucking seriously. I probably will wait until at least the sun comes up to leave, because I just don't. I don't trust people. They're not worth trusting.